Good morning, friends and enemies. Good morning. It's really afternoon, but what's up? Hello, how are you doing? We're back for another weekly vlog. You already saw some of my Tuesday reset, which is normally like a Monday activity, but it's Tuesday because of the holiday weekend. Just, you know, life is dicey. I finished again, which I talked about in my last vlog this morning, and I am going to be working on summoning up love and finishing that up today, and then I will be spinning a wheel probably or something, because I don't know what I want to read right now. I'm very torn, and a bunch of my library holds came in, so I thought I'd share those with you too, because I definitely am picking up one of these audios this afternoon. So we have A Magic Steeped in Poison, Reputation, Finley Donovan Knocks Him Dead. I'm gonna listen to that first, I think. Also, it's only 9 hours, so I will be done that very quickly. Book of Night, which I'm curious about because so many people hated it. Homicide and Hollow Hollow, which I would also listen to this week, and then Love and Other Disasters just came in. So I'm about to pick out some mangas to take downstairs to read during this week. I am going to be starting Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts this week, but I want to grab some other volumes before I go back downstairs and edit and do some work and run to the store. So yeah, I hope you're excited. I'm excited for another weekly vlog. I'm just like enjoying getting back to weekly vlogs that are not themed, to be honest with you, because they are kind of like my fave. I hope you enjoy those too. Maybe you don't, but I like them, so they're not going anywhere. All right, we also have a haircut tomorrow, which pretty needed. This hair's getting long. As you can see, I've got my bangs. I did a whole thing today. All right, let's go do the manga and then come back to talk about books in a bit. Happy Thursday. I love a short week. It has been a very quick week. This morning, editing my June wrap up, recording my chapter 3 podcast episode with Bethany. We talked about arcs and how to get arcs and all that, and then also gave some recs for the Queer Romance Readathon. So that was a fun time. I really enjoyed that. I am currently reading My Boyfriend in Orange volume 10 because I would like to finish this series this month. So I went ahead and started volume 10 earlier this morning before the podcast while I waited. I had like a couple minutes of downtime between record time and me finishing my edit. So I'm reading this. I am 40% through Summoning Up Love, which is last month's member pick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so behind. I will get it together this month in June. And then I'm also like only a chapter into Love and Other Disasters by Anita Kelly. So I want to listen to some more of this in a bit. My plan here is to finish this volume. I need to go wash my comforter, and I want to listen to Love and Other Disasters while I prep because I got the phone call today. I got the phone call today for my couch to be delivered on Friday. So this vlog will get a small preview of the couch. I don't think I'm gonna show it in full until I do my library tour this month, but I'll give you like a little snippet of it. Maybe I'll show you the whole thing. Who knows? I'm very excited though. I am so excited. Which also means that since I'll have a full dedicated office space, well, I also have an office, but my library will be set up enough that I should be able to start doing reading sprints for my members at least, and some non-member reading sprints very soon, probably starting the week this vlog goes up. I will have had some member reading sprints. So if you're interested and you're a member, check for those links in the Discord and everywhere else. And I will probably be scheduling some non-member reading sprints soon again, because again, I will have a dedicated space to do them in. Right now it's hard because I'm either in my kitchen or my living room, and that limits where my partner can go if they're public, because they don't like to be on camera. So there's that. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna finish this volume up. I am at 84%, so I will be back in just a few minutes to give you my final thoughts on it, and then we're gonna dive into this audio. I read 2 volumes of manga. I read volume 10 of My Boyfriend in Orange and volume 11, and I really liked both of these a whole freaking bunch. They both honestly hit the spot perfectly for me, and I loved them. Absolutely loved them. And I am curious to see where we go in the rest of this. We have finally had like love confessions, and they've also discussed how they're not going to date or do anything until she's grown, but be friends, and I'm fine with that. Again, I know it could be taken as like grooming-esque, but I felt like the resistance on our hero's part made this work for me. Yeah, and I really liked it. I gave both volumes 4 stars, and I just sat down and I'm gonna try and read a chunk of Summoning Up Love before I have to cook dinner for tonight. But I felt like, I mean, I don't start dinner until like 5:30, so I got like another hour or so until I have to start. So I want to try and read as much of Summoning Up Love as I can. And I did listen to another chapter in between this of, what is it called? Love and Other Disasters, which does have a non-binary love interest. I do want to note that the first chapter 2 does talk about how other people on the show they're on, which is a cooking competition, took the news that they were non-binary. So far I'm interested. It's kind of melodramatic so far in a weird way, but I don't hate it. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna listen to more of that probably tomorrow. I'll probably finish this tomorrow. I have some errands to run and stuff, so I'll be out of the house, which is usually a big podcast time for me. And like, I'm already filmed. Like, today was a big like content day. Like, I edited, I had podcast and all that stuff to get through. So, all right. I'm rambling, so I will be back later with more reading updates.
Why can't you see me on my knees for you, baby? I'm falling down, and I need you to catch me. Oh, my intimacy is all I need from you to leave.
So the couch is coming. I've cleared the space. The couch is gonna be behind me. Y'all gonna see it first in the members vlog before I do a library tour. I'm so excited. I am like so freaking excited that I can barely express to you how excited I am about this couch. It is just like a moment coming to fruition that I've always wanted, which is like a pink couch and a velvet couch and a library room that's not also my office. And I don't know, I'm having a lot of feelings. I'm very excited though. So yeah, couch is coming sometime this afternoon. The big update right now is my couch is here. I am on the couch and reading in my library, and y'all will get to see it later this month when I have like a full library tour up. I want to finish like decorating because the walls are empty. Like everything's empty right now, so ideally I would like to decorate and get some more pieces in here before I fully show off the couch. But it's pink, you can see it right here, and I'm just really excited to finish decorating. So I'll take you guys along in the vlog as I decorate as well, like over the next few weeks. But full reveal coming. I just want to do a full reveal so you get the full impact of it. I feel like that is nice to have. Today's reading update is that I have not listened to my audio at all. I've had lots of phone calls today. The couch came 3 hours earlier than expected originally, and I am currently I wanted to come sit up here and read in my library because I can now. And I'm finishing up Summoning Up Love, which is looking like a very solid 4.5 star read probably for me. And I need Waffle House now. Waffle House plays a central role in this story, which is very accurate for where it's set, which is in South Carolina and the South in general. We love our Waffle House, and I want Waffle House now desperately. So that's in my future this weekend. Besides that though, not much else is going on. I honestly thought I would be reading more than I have this week, and hopefully this weekend I read some more. I'm planning to pick up some manga this weekend, so we'll have a little more reading updates for that and some b-roll. I think we might be shopping for furniture for in my room this weekend as well. Like I said, to finish off the couch area. And like the the library because there's some space in here still. I will not have all my shelves by the time I do the library tour, I don't think, though. That's the only thing that won't happen. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish Summoning Up Love. I'll give you some quick recap, but the full recap will be up in the members vlog, and then I will pick my next ebook and we'll talk about it. It is Friday night. We're about to start The Boys. I finished Summoning Up Love. I gave it 5 stars. The vlog will be up for members before this goes up, so if you're a member, be sure to check that out. If not, and you're curious, you can join to see my full thoughts, but summary is 5-star. Really, really liked it. I wrote up a little Goodreads review on it even. Very, very fun time. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, we're gonna start The Boys, and I'm gonna keep reading Haunting Adeline, which I started for the Dark Romance readathon and never went back to. So I'm gonna come back through and try and finish that up this weekend, or DNF it. We're gonna make a decision today. I'm just not sure where I'm landing yet on it. So we're gonna pick it back up and see what we think, and I will keep you updated as I go. And you know, we're gonna go watch The Boys, and I'm really excited because we got 3 new episodes today. Saturday, good morning. This vlog is gonna be a mess. I already know it. It's fine, it's a short week. So you're getting a short vlog probably. But I need to talk about Haunting Adeline immediately. Like immediately. So I want to talk about last night, but I had to process what I read. So I'm trying to finish this because like I had a couple people who were like, I'd love it if you finish it and could talk about some of the stuff in it a little more because they're just curious, and I get that. I'm at 47%. I read it like almost 20% of it last night. Apparently I stopped at around 30. I'm not sure. But I need to discuss something that happens in this book. I guess this might be a spoiler if you care about their sex scenes. But, well, a couple things. First of all, he tells her if she says fuck you or fuck off one more time, he's gonna bite her, like, on her clit. And I was like, ow. And then, this is after we had gunplay in this book and have talked about pedophilia rings like multiple times. But, he's like, I'm gonna bite you. And she tells him to fuck off again. So he surprises her. This book is very like dubious / non-con-y. I would give that heads up right away. And she is like tied up to her bed, and he wakes her up and he bites her, and he'd already like bitten her and like marked her up. And I just like, it wasn't like, it was fine. Like I wasn't like, oh, this is super hot, but he like fucking bit the shit out of her clit. And I was just like, that sounds, if you're sensitive, that sounds terrible. Like that sounds god awful. And yeah, it's just really, really interesting. And then we go follow him. Z is our stalker guy. And he's like, I'm gonna take these people down and dismantle the government from these pedophile rings. There'll be no one left. And I was just like, I gotta go look at H.G. Carlton's Twitter. Because let me tell you, if you wanna know somebody, who they are, what they stand for, look at a trend for things liked on Twitter. So I don't think she is a QAnon conspiracy believer. Her likes on Twitter do not indicate that in any way. Like everything she liked was leftist, lefty. But this book is steeped in it, y'all. Fucking steeped in it. Because then as I kept reading, Z saved a girl who was being trafficked, kind of, sort of, not quite trafficked, but she was being forced into a situation to make money and care for her family. That was not great with like these really crappy dudes, and he's like infiltrating the pedophile ring. And I'm just like, this book is so weird. And then our heroine, Addie, is not, I don't want to say she's dumb, but she's kind of dumb. Like, it's weird sometimes the choices she makes with this. And like, it's fun, like fun. It's, you know what I mean? Like it's such a dark romance, and it's so different than a lot of dark romances that it is kind of fun to read. But I'm also just like, I mean, I know where this is ending. Like, I'm not gonna tell you right now, I'll tell you later what the ending is. Like, I knew when I was like 30% through the book where it was gonna end. But like this middle chunk is moderately enjoyable because I'm liking their little like cat and mouse game. We did have some primal play earlier, which I did enjoy, but I like don't feel like I can recommend this book to anyone because it's so
it's just on another level of like the scale for how dark it is. And I am curious to see what I think of it by the end. I'm leaning right now. I feel like it's going to be a 2.5 or a 3-star read for me. Does that mean there aren't going to be elements of it that I was like, that was really fun? Like, he chased her around her house, and I thought that was really fun. I thought that was a great primal play moment. But then you add in the mix of everything else, and I'm like, you know, that's okay. That's a weird choice. My partner just went to go get us some breakfast, which is super sweet. I'm gonna eat breakfast and get ready for the day. Today is, the big thing today will be that I'm on World Hoppers for the romance mid-month. So I need to prep my notes for that. And I need to edit my members only blog for last month's pick. And I'm hoping to finish June's picks maybe next week before the queer romance readathon. But yeah, which are, by the way, June's picks are Island Affair and People We Meet on Vacation, if you missed the announcement. But yeah, I'm just like, interesting. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we land here. I just have a chill weekend ahead. My partner has to do a little bit of work. I need to do some work for YouTube stuff. So, you know, I'm just gonna do that and have a nice Saturday. And oh, we're gonna keep watching The Boys. We did watch episode 1 last night, and like, if you watch The Boys and you've watched episode 1, that opening, I wanted to vomit. I wanted to vomit. Very much wanted to puke. That was disgusting. And I didn't realize I was going there. And then I was like, oh no, oh no. And it was like, oh God. Yeah, so that was gross. Which is on par for The Boys. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm hopefully gonna finish up Love and Other Disasters tomorrow before the end of the vlog. I would like to listen to at least like another huge chunk of it today, but we'll see. We'll see how my time works out. But yeah, this is a very long clip. I'm sorry. I will edit it down. Anyways, I will talk to y'all in a little while. All right, it is Saturday night. It is like 10:30. We're about to go to bed, but we watched Morbius, and I read because it was so bad. I read half a star. It was terrible. I opted to read because I honestly like. It was like 15 minutes and I was like, I'm out. I do not care about this movie. Yeah, so we own Morbius now. Choices were made in this house tonight. And, you know, sometimes you make bad choices. And I mean, at least we didn't go to the theater, I guess, because I think we would have spent more overall. Like if we had seen it when it first came out. But also, I think I would have been tortured to sit in a theater through that. At least I could read at home. So I kept reading Haunting Adeline. I am now like 60%. We have had a lot of plot progression in the story, and I am hesitantly liking it more than I thought I would at this point. We finally are over like the hiding who the stalker is, and we've had the reveals about who he is. Of course, he's a vigilante. You know, taking down the pedophile rings, blah, blah, blah. Basically like Anonymous, if Anonymous was like one person. And it's fine. It's kind of weird, but like it's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm hoping to go lay down in bed tonight and finish this up. I do have to go upstairs and turn. I don't think you can see it. I have to go turn the light off upstairs. I realized I left it on earlier. But tomorrow I will be done with Haunting Adeline and hopefully in Love and Other Disasters, because I listened to it today like while I did a couple things around the house and stuff and had some time, and I'm already like 40% through it. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm getting this thing pulled up. Yeah, I'm 43% through. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So I'm 40% through Love and Other Disasters. The biggest update I have for this book is like I squealed when they had their like kissy moment. I also really loved how defensive our one female main character, Dahlia, I think it's Dahlia, is of London, the non-binary love interest, and like will not tolerate people misgendering them and using the wrong pronouns. And I love it. I really respect it. It's just really fun to read. I feel like that's one of those things we don't get a lot in romances. Like we're getting it more now and I'm excited about it. And I just really loved everything so far that's happening in this. My friends' Goodreads reviews are pretty mixed on it and I can see why. But for me right now, it's really working well. It's very cute. It's definitely like not a lot of conflict for them as a couple or interest in them each other conflict. It's like more exterior conflict, so that's interesting that it's being driven that way. And I feel like a lot of romances are driven more internally, like a conflict between the two people than this external conflict. And it is centered around a cooking show, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm hopeful we have at least a 4-star read, because I do think Haunting Adeline is going to be no more than 3 stars. Because will I read the sequel? Maybe, but y'all, there's some big issues in this book as far as pacing and writing quality, like readability goes even. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna go get ready for bed and I will talk to y'all in the morning.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
Happy Sunday. We have had a very busy Sunday, as you saw. I already was doing laundry and I've been listening to Love and Other Disasters, which I only have like 20 minutes left in, a little more than that. I'm at 88%. I've got an hour and 17 minutes, but I'm on 3 times speed. And I have to say, this book, when the third act breakup situation happened, I was like, oh no, is it only going to be hold on, the cat is having a party in my library right now. But I had a moment where I was like, oh no, is this gonna be 3 stars because of the third act breakup? But right now in this last 12%, I'm really loving it. And I think it might be a 4.5 for me. I know a lot of my friends 5-starred and like all-time favorited this. And I really, really like it, but I'm just very frustrated by Dahlia's actions and inability, the miscommunication happening in this basically. They didn't communicate well about some things that I feel like they should have, and it's okay. Like, it's not like terribly done by any means. This is a very well done miscommunication happening, and we just had a really cute like moment. And yeah, I'm really excited to finish this up. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna read Fire in His Fingertips Volume 3 because I still haven't read it yet. And then I'll be working on finishing up Haunting Adeline tonight. I'm hoping to wrap both of those up today so that I will have read a good chunk this week, and then next week, who knows what I'll read because I still have a pile of library holds. Okay, I finished Love and Other Disasters just a few minutes ago, a little more than I just cut my partner's hair. They needed a haircut. It was sad to do it. They have like perfect ringlets when their hair gets long, and their hair is very long. They were starting to get to my hair length. They have like perfect ringlets, and it devastates me every time, but beyond the point. We did take a buzzer to their head. They were summer is coming, but I finished Love and Other Disasters right before that, and I gotta say, giving it, I think, a 4.5, maybe a 5. I'm really debating between a 4.5 and a 5. The third act breakup really made me annoyed, and the miscommunication in that. But I loved so much of this book. If you are looking for some non-binary representation, and if you are in traditionally published books, this is a great one to start. Not only is the author non-binary, they have a main character who is as well. And it just had some delightful steamy scenes between London and Delilah, or Dahlia, whatever her name is. Anyways, delight, loved it. Really loved the epilogue and the like the ending chapters. Like the last 2 chapters were absolutely amazing. I really liked how all of it played out. It just was a fun time, and I love how queer their whole family is to an extent. Like they had people in their lives of a lot of different, well, not a lot, we had some other rep in their lives, like for Dahlia, whatever her name is, and London was the like openly queer one, and you know, some of the questions people get and things like that. I do want to give a quick content note here for misgendering, divorce, and general like homophobia / like queer phobia situations, because like, yeah, there are people in this book who are not that. And I didn't hate the reality TV backdrop. That's not usually my go-to nor my favorite, though I do enjoy some of them. There's always standouts, you know, If the Shoe Fits recently, and now this one. But it's not like my go-to trope, and it's not really a trope that makes me click. It's always a, is that really what the trope is, before I dive into the book. I also finished, hold on, let me grab it. Okay, I also finished Fire in His Fingertips Volume 3. I'm giving this 4 stars. I think it was a great continuation. I didn't love it as much as I loved Volumes 1 and 2. We left on quite the cliffhanger also. So I am sad to be waiting for Volume 4 to be in my hands, but Rio's ex shows up in this volume, and Soma does not know about it yet, and the ex is being not great to her at work, because they have to work together on a project. So yeah, that's been interesting. We do get more of Soma just being like a himbo, and it's acknowledged on page that he's a himbo, and I love that. The steamy scenes were great though, so continues to be a favorite. Can't wreck this enough if you're interested in that. Proceed with caution though, because Volume 1 does have some consent issues, but if you're aware of cultural beliefs and situations like women not supposing to want to have sex, similar to our culture honestly, but even more there, it kind of works. But for some people it is going to be more of a rape than a dubious consent / consent non-consent situation. Yeah, so there's that. I am gonna start the audiobook of Finley Donovan book 2. I don't know the full title, I'll put it here. I think Knocks I'm Dead. I'm gonna start that audio. I will not be finishing it in this vlog, but I'm just gonna give you that preface now. But I am diving into that this evening, and then I'm hoping to sit down on the couch tonight while we watch TV, we'll watch One Piece, and read the rest of Haunting Adeline, and come back and close that book out with this vlog. I would like to come back and close the vlog with that book tomorrow morning, and then start obviously next week's vlog. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let me know what your thoughts are on miscommunication and third act breakups in the comments, by the way, because I'm very curious. If I'm like, I don't feel like I'm alone on this. I do like a good third act breakup, but sometimes they're just not good, or they don't work for me, and I can't figure out the difference between when they do and they don't yet. So hopefully I can figure that out soon. It's Monday afternoon, and I wanted to close this vlog before I forgot. I did not finish Haunting Adeline last night. Literally knocked right out. So it'll be in next week's vlog, promise. I actually am hoping to finish it today, Monday, when I'm filming the close to this vlog. So we're gonna move on to the next week's vlog. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of fun stuff to read this next week, but also last week I feel like I read a lot of good books. I'm like picking my steam back up as far as reading more, so that's nice. And you know, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming our way. I hope you're excited for a library reveal later this month or in early July, depending. It's not gonna be like a full bookshelf tour or anything. I will do that in the new year or closer to the new year, but I do want to give like a tour and a look at how I decorated and styled my library. What else? Yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be a fun week coming up, and I feel like last week was a solid week. You know, it was a short week, so not a lot going on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any books you think I should be reading this month for Pride Month. And if you don't want to do that, leave me a cat emoji in the comments, because I'm staring at Peas laying in a pile of bubble wrap right now and it's cracking me up. You can do that. And
I will have links to all the books I read this week, as well as links to anything else I talked about that I can link to in that description box for you. And I will see y'all in just a few days. Bye.